Yo, what's good? This your boy Lust with Power Man. Today I'm dropping another video for y'all. But in this video, we'll be talking about God roll loot farming. I know a lot of people have been asking for guides. So today I'm going to show y'all my best ways that I farm my God roll loot. So first of all, I just want to say everything in this game is based on RNG. This game is completely based on RNG. Some days you will have your good days. Some days you will have your bad days. As you can see, where it says time played, I have 253 days played. That's over 6,000 hours currently in this game of me just straight farming. Alright, so starting off, let's just look at the map real quick. When I am playing, my map is always set to heroic. I always make sure my map is set to heroic whenever I'm farming anything, just so I can knock those control points out easier. If you're looking for top tier gear, you want to make sure your map is always on heroic. Second of all, I'm going to show y'all the top 2 missions that I currently farm when I'm farming for God rolls. So let's start off with Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln Memorial is hands down the best mission to farm for your all God roll gear. You put it on heroic. If you want to put directors on, you could do that. Also, matchmaking is really great because when you matchmake, you seem to get way more loot than playing solo. So don't forget to matchmake as well. And then also, you know, whatever somebody else is looking for, if they have it already, they could give it to you. And if you have what they need, you know what I'm saying, you can give it to them. So that works out better too when you're farming to farm with actually a buddy or a team. But the thing about this mission right here is that it has 4 bosses total in the whole mission. So if you take a look at the bottom left hand corner, we have 4 bosses in this mission. You got 1 mid-range, and then you have 3 at the end. So that's another way you can speed up your loot process right there. Most missions only have 1 to 2 bosses at the end, and they're pretty like long missions. This mission has 4 bosses total, so you can keep running this and it'll be like you're almost running like 1 or 2 missions by just running this one mission. Alright, so for my next mission, I like to run the American History Museum, and this is one of the quickest missions you can actually knock out, and you can keep rerunning it. So if you see something like Providence or Sokolov here, you would basically just want to sit here, run this all day, run it as fast as possible, so you can get as much loot as possible and get a chance to get those all God rolls. Sometimes I know it gets boring running the same mission over and over, so what I like to do sometimes is like switch up my builds. And you know, that way you're testing different builds at the same time you're farming for different gear. The next thing I want to get into is farming legendaries, and I just want to say legendary missions do drop better loot than heroic missions. So the first thing I do when I log on after reset is I look at the 3 legendary missions and I see which one has the brand set that I need. So as you can see, District Union Arena has Fenris. So I would actually run Fenris about 10 times. I would run District Union Arena like 10 times on matchmaking, or you can run it with a team. You can actually run legendaries on matchmaking now because everybody that's matchmaking has pretty good builds, or at least decent builds to get you through a legendary. So in this order, this is what I like to run. I run District Union Arena, and then I like to run Capitol Hill, and then I would run Roosevelt in that order, because District Union Arena is pretty much the easiest one, and then you have Capitol Hill, that's the next easiest, and then Roosevelt, which takes a little bit of time. So the next thing I want to talk about is control points and open world, and I'm going to show y'all the exact control points I like to farm and everything. So in this area I like to farm East Mall, and what I would do is hit all these control points to the left, and then I would reset. So if it was something there that I actually needed, like Propaganda, Sokolov, I would keep farming those control points over and over. So I would go to Capitol Hill, hit them all the way to the left, reset, and do it again. And also, when you're doing your control points, don't forget to hit like public executions and territory controls, because those are also important as well. Because when you complete those areas, you get an in-game item, and it's been plenty of times where I got something all God rolled or close to all God rolled just from completing a territory control or a public execution. So you also can't forget to hit those as well. But like I said, East Mall is a great area to farm because it has these 4 control points and they're like in a straight line. So you could literally just run in a straight line and hit all those control points. Alright, so the next area where I like to farm is downtown East. It's really a great area to farm, and it's because these 4 control points are like in a little box and you can just easily knock them out. So the same thing I would do is hit all these control points, hit a few territory controls, and this area right here is actually invaded, so it's more territory controls than it normally would be. Alright, so this area near Tidal Basin is actually a top tier area right here because it has three control points. It has a elite territory control that actually spawns almost like every 15 to 20 minutes, and then you have a whole bunch of public executions and territory controls that's real close together. And after you knock those out, they continuously refresh. So after you hit a few, they'll refresh and be right there back, and you can just keep doing unlimited farming right there. So say if like Providence was here, that would be a great area to actually farm that day. So you would spend most of your time in this area farming that area. But like I said, that's it for all the farming methods and all my farming tips that I currently do. And real quick, I'm just going to go over everything one more time. You want to make sure your map is set on heroic. The top two missions to farm is Lincoln Memorial and American History Museum. You want to make sure that you looking at your legendaries, because legendaries drop really good loot, and you know, matchmaking legendaries is a good way to get all God Road gear. And also you want to make sure you farm your control points, do territory controls, make sure your map is on heroic as well, and farm those areas. Like I said, like if you see something good in those areas, East Mall, the one by Grand Washington Hotel, or the one by Tidal Basin, you farm those areas, and those are good areas to farm good loot, man. But that's all I had to share for y'all. I know y'all been looking for a guide or ways, and this is the best way I can actually explain it to y'all, because like I said, everything is based on RNG, and it does take time to actually get these god rolls. You gotta spend and invest time. Like I said, I almost have 6,000 hours played in this game. So the reason why I have those god rolls is because of the time that I put in to actually grind and get those god rolls. Some people may get lucky, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to spend as much time as I did, but I just wanted to show y'all these are my methods that I use every day to farm these god rolls. So, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for coming through, man. Deuces.